Solar energy derived from the sun has proved to be a much more cheaper and affordable source of light that can bring a difference in the lives of many. Economic empowerment may also be encouraged by the use of solar energy, especially in the rural setups where people spend little but a lot of money on paraffin. Green Power Creations, a community-based organization in Kisumu, is out to look into the interest and welfare of the rural communities by providing solar lighting.
If we look at the common mwananchi, still the cost of electricity is expensive. So we thought that with Green Power Creations, we can install the solar power to them in their homes, and we can also give them these lamps for the solar, which will reduce the cost for them.
Having realized that many villages go silent as early as 6 p.m. due to insecurity and darkness, the organization that targets the rural setups moved on to approaching the councils, which works directly with the communities in order to improve the economic status of the communities within which they work, and supplied lights into certain markets which have since awakened. Jera Ward, which happens to be the backyard for the Ugenya Member of Parliament, happened to be the first beneficiary of this project through the County Council of Siaya.
These lights are helping a lot in the village because we are able now, traders are able to trade up to like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the night because there's enough light. It lights the whole butter trade area.
Kulikuwa na watu wajambazi walikuja kwa hii center. Lakini sababu ya hii taa ya hapa hawangeweza kuvuka katikati hapa. Ilibidi wazunguke na pale kuna giza na wakapiga watu pande ile na pande hii ingine. Lakini hapa ilitusaidia kwa sababu iko taa.
The three centers, namely Jera, Ohagre and Kamrembo, have since improved economically, and the living standards of the people are slowly changing.
Hapo mbeleni tulikuwa tunafunga mapema. Sasa hii tunaweza kukaa kwa soko mpaka kitu hata saa moja kwa maana iko light.
Pogroktontie nikitaka pesa na lwar penya nyala yuda.
Na nikipata nafasi kama light iko hapa naweza fanya hata paka saa 2.
The economic status for this area is also coming up. Now that we have the light in the market, some people can work up to late. Maybe the barber shop, which could close by around 6, because nobody could come around this time by around 7 or by around 8, since there's no lighting, the person can continue. The woman who is selling his small mbogas around here can still sell up to around 9.
Use of solar energy has been on since time immemorial. We use solar to dry clothes, food and many other things, but majority have viewed it as an expensive venture. This is not the case though. The climatic condition of our country equally favors us, and as a result, solar is a better alternative power source.
And many people can make use of this light because it's less expensive. We were meant to get electricity, but we looked at it and said the electricity will bring a problem because they'll refuse to pay the bills, and then it will be disconnected and we'll be back in darkness. With the solar, we have the light throughout at no cost.
With our climatic conditions here, it can be a better alternative to electricity because majority of people may afford it because what it involves is installation. Then the operational cost is 0.
This is also an important way of controlling environmental pollution, which has seen serious environmental degradation that has led to global warming.
Most of the power is generated through water, whereby the course of the river is diverged. And to me, that also interferes with the ecosystem of the nature. With power lighting, most of the poles that are used are from trees. So it means cutting down the trees and whatever.
Green Power Creations targets organizations whose main interest is to help improve the living standards of those living in the rural communities where poverty has entrenched. With a lot of natural energy going to waste, while the poor people continue spending the little they have on items they can avoid, sensitization on solar would be the best way to go since it amounts to minimal costs. Otieno, GBS News, Kisumu.